Yeah.
Barry is now Barry again.
Back to my
Multiple personalities.
back to my old self.
Phew. All right, if you don't know me, my name is Laura Goldstein. If you're a new member or this is your first Zoom, or first time watching the replay, because this is recorded, and I had several that were like, oh, I can't be there. Is there going to be a replay? Just so everybody knows, any Zoom event that we have, except for regular networking, because we do breakout rooms, is recorded and put on the replay page by logging into your membership dashboard. You can access the replay page on the right. There's a link, and you can rewatch anything you want if you miss something. Good info to have. Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about the public directory. Now, a bonus of membership is that we do have a public directory. People can come to our website and they can search for a particular practitioner. They can search using a keyword. They can also search using a general category, because sometimes people don't know the name of what they're looking for. They just know that they're looking for support to boost their health and wellness. So they might choose, the health and wellness category just to see, hey, what comes up? Is there anything here that I think might work for me? So our keywords will get specific. Our category listings are a little bit more general. I am going to share my screen with you so that you can see. All right, can everybody see the desktop? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Oh, you know what the problem is? Hold on one second. When I share, I can't see. So, Barry, I'm going to make you co-host. If you see anybody that hops on while I'm talking and I can't see them, will you just let them in, please?
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for always being my wingman. All right, back to screen sharing. Okay. All right, you can see me, yes? Yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, so when you go to the Holistic Chamber of Commerce website, we log in here as a member. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to use my personal profile here, but it's really like HCC information. And for today's purpose, I went ahead and added my yoga information just so that I could demonstrate, but it's a little bit of a mosh posh of everything, but you'll get the point. I needed you to understand. All right, so when you log in, you're going to see something like this dashboard member. And over here on the left, we're editing our public directory listing. Now, here in our public directory, we have public contact information. So here you only want to include information that you want people to actually see. This is all visible. So if you don't want your address in here, then just eliminate it. You can, keep it generic. You could just put city and state like I do here. But keep that in mind. Anything in this section is going to be public. Down here are the directory categories. This is what I was talking about, very general topics. So you want to look through here and pick 4 that you think best describe your business. Or here's the key. Here's one of the little secrets. What you think people who don't really know you and don't know of your modality, what might they search for? Because in their brain, they think it's that. Okay, so keep in mind that sometimes people don't really know what you're called. So you might want to choose something just like health and wellness, even if you think there's something a little bit more specific. Keep this general. You want to be found in a variety of these more general listings here. Okay, makes sense? Okay. And if anybody has any questions, I can't really see you. I minimized everybody, so just kind of peep in and I'll answer your question. Okay, next. Okay, and here's the meat and potatoes of what I want to talk about here. This about section. All right. Now here you will see some text in bold. This is what I see a lot. So here I am, I put all of my wonderful credentials here that make me look way more important than I am. And then I say, you know, that Lord teaches yoga and runs a holistic psychotherapy practice to help people be pain-free so they can reach their fullest potential. Awesome, that sounds great. I carry herbs, yoga supplies, and yoga wear for purchase. Please visit my store. Now, I don't have a store, but I'm putting this in here because a lot of people do. And this is what you see. It is very general language. It first starts like about me. And I see this all, you know, a lot like, oh, I am blah, 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 and a licensed this and a certified that. And this is where marketing know-how comes into play. Nobody really cares what your letters are after your name or your credentials or that you did, you know, certificates and training. Do you know how many like yoga studio owners or people at the gym have ever asked me to see like my 200-hour yoga certificate? None, zero, nil. So nobody cares about that. What they care about is getting their problem fixed. So when you start your about section that's all about you, they will read that and they'll be like, oh, that's nice, but you're not grabbing them. And you have about like 8 seconds these days to grab somebody's attention. And while I say, and I see this a lot, especially in the wellness and energy healing field, so people can reach their fullest potential, so they can be their best self. That's great, but nobody knows what that really looks like. I mean, what is their interpretation of fullest potential? What is living my best life really mean? I mean, hey, to them, they might be like, oh, you're going to give me a boat so I can go, you know, live my best life. It's very general. People don't talk to themselves like that. They're not like, oh, you know, I'm going to go get Reiki because I want to live my best life. You don't talk to yourself like that. So down here, what I did is I put something that I encourage you to really think about when you are doing your about section. So for me, my niche, if you know me, my niche outside of HCC is yoga for chronic pain. I'm going to start out with, do you dread sitting on a car or an airplane for more than 30 minutes? Because your sciatica pain is through the roof. If you have sciatica pain, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. You're like, oh my God, I hate getting on an airplane. You know, after 30 minutes, I can't sit and I'm standing and my ass is on fire. And, you know, it's like they can relate to this. Do you throw your back out? Oh, I dropped my keys. I go to pick them up and I throw my back out. Now I can't go to work. Someone who has lower back issues knows exactly what this feels like. Maybe somebody who is older that, you know, has grandkids and, you know, they're in pain and they want to, you know, play in the yard with their grandkids, but they can't because they hurt or, you know, they can't move around. So these are pain points that when people read, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's me. Yup, I need that. All right. And I know that there are several ways to use language here. Like, you know, here I'm using a little bit of a negative context in what I'm writing. However, I have learned that my audience, people who are in pain tend to live in a very negative headspace. This is what they're saying to themselves. I dread getting on that plane because my bum is going to be on fire. They're saying that. You can easily shift this and make it more positive sounding for those of you where your people talk in a more, positive way. You can, say something like, gain more mobility so that you can garden and run with your grandchildren. There's a way to make it positive, but you need to know your audience. And my audience is in pain and they hurt, and that's where their mind is too. So it's really important to know that as well. All right. After you then write this, then if you want to include about yourself and talk about like who you are, great. But I do encourage you to put like, I can help, like immediately give them a call to action. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to sign up for your free XYZ? Do you want them to visit your website and schedule a call? All right, so what do you want them to do? Add some kind of call to action. And when you edit this, this is like a bit of a word processor here. So for anything you want to stand out or highlight or make a call to action, you can actually change your font sizes and make them larger. And you can do cute little things like this to break up the text. You will want to do that, maybe, make bullet points. You want to do that because, again, people have the attention span of like a gnat these days. So if it's not going to stand out, or it doesn't even like now, if it doesn't like have little exclamation marks or points or emojis, or the font, isn't a different color, they aren't reading it. Yes, this is what we have become. But they're not looking at it. So make it interesting, change the color. Don't just like copy and paste off a Word document. I also like fonts, like all like crazy different sizes, like right smack in the middle of a paragraph, because nobody, set their font. They just copied and pasted from Word and put in here. So you also want to make sure that it looks visually good for any visitors. Okay, questions about that? Okay.
I have a question, Bree.
Yeah.
Do you think first person or third person is better for the profile?
That's up to you. I think your intro is going to be more, like calling out your people. So once they realize that, oh gosh, this person has a solution for my problem, I don't think they're really going to debate whether you wrote in first person or third person. They're going to already be signing up for whatever it is you want them to do, because you just told them, I can fix your problem.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, so your tagline here, you can write whatever you want. Again, this tagline lists like my titles. I would again recommend that you put something here that suggests that you can help people with a problem. So tagline, I help people be pain-free so they can be active and enjoy their life. This can be a little bit more general, but again, you're still telling people what it is you do. Nobody cares about your titles. I know, like, you work hard for all these certifications and stuff, and like nobody really cares. They really don't. I hate to break it to you. All right, so keywords. Now, this is where you can get really specific. This is where you know your business, and you're going to type in things that make sense to you. Someone who is a little more versed in what you do, they might type in something specific. Like, for example, I have, instead of yoga here, I have Kundalini yoga. I have Hatha yoga. Someone who is looking for Kundalini yoga to fix their pain will search for that term. In general, I put like I'm under health and wellness, but I got a little bit more specific here. Promoting your business, that's more of like the HCC role. Holistic in Maryland, that's where I live. So feel free to get specific and add as many keywords as you think are pertinent to your business. Okay, I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to go up here, if I can get this little.
Is there a maximum that you would put in the keywords?
What was the word?
Well, I don't think so, because people can really search for as much as they want. I don't think it matters. You want to really cover your bases there.
Okay.
The platform doesn't pose any limits to him. You can do as many as we'd like.
Keywords, I believe so, yes. I mean, it might after a while, but I've not seen a limit yet. If you put in like 50 and then it tells you no, let me know. That's good information to know. But I haven't put in enough keywords that I could think of where it told me you can't add any more.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. So now when I view my public directory listing, so when I like go to search directory and I find myself here, this is what it looks like. It has my website link, my request info where someone can email me, my business details. And then the first thing here is my about section. So that's why I said it's really important for your big bang for your buck is right here up front and center, not like, oh, I am this and that. People don't even know what these credentials mean. Okay. Let's see. Now, on this page too, you will notice a video, a web page link, and photo gallery. Something I want to mention, if you are an established level member, meaning that you are of the upper membership tier, you have this enhanced directory listing option. I think everybody has this link here, but if you are an established member, it'll only show up for you. You have the opportunity to put in a social media video that introduces yourself or again talks about the problem you solve. You can put in additional web page links. Sometimes you have more than what's on here. You can also put pictures in a photo gallery. So if you hold live events and that's your thing, maybe put a bunch of pictures. I have a picture of my studio in here. If you have a store, put a picture of your store. If you're leading a group, put a picture of you doing that, because videos and images sometimes speak louder than words. People might go to that first. So if you are an established member, make sure you're taking advantage of that enhanced directory listing part. And that's what you see down here. The rest of you, it pretty much ends. It will end here for you, but for the established members, it will go down to all of these extras.
Where did you find that
What is
enhanced
the
version?
annual maximum income under low cost for a single individual?
Oh, can someone mute themselves? Someone's talking.
Okay, King.
Thank you. Or Barry, if you could mute, that would be great. That's here when you log in public directory. You may or may not, but it will say enhanced directory listing if you are an established member. If you're an emerging level member, you may or may not see this. Did I answer the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So how did you get this page you are now? What's it called?
This is when I log into my membership dashboard.
So this is your membership
Dashboard.
dashboard. Okay.
So when you log in, when you go to the main website and you log in, this is what you're going to see.
Okay. And then it brings up, sorry, could you scroll down a little bit? It brings up all this stuff. Okay.
No, so if while I'm in public directory, while I'm making edits, see this link right here that says view directory listing?
Yeah.
If I click on that, it's going to bring up my directory listing. It's going to bring up what people see when they search for my name, if they're searching for yoga, like my keywords, if they just choose health and wellness. This is what's going to come up. So you can, as you're making edits, view your directory listing and just see what it's going to look like live.
So what was the page? What was the page that came up when you first went in? The membership dashboard.
This is when I first
Okay, it's your profile.
yes, here, I'll log out and log back in just so you can see
Oh.
again. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to the HCC website. Okay. Up at top, member login, right?
Mm-hmm.
I log in here. And this is what I get.
Okay, great. Then how do you get to the directory listing?
Right here, see this button on the left?
Okay.
Edit public directory listing.
Edit. I see.
And when
Now,
I
I
click on
have
that,
an
I get here.
I have an interesting question, Lori.
Yes.
I'm a charter member from when it
Mhm.
was created in 2010, and I am completely quitting my accounting business and starting a brand new business. So
Wonderful.
but I'm thinking, I probably don't want to just go in and change all this because then it's going to look like I'm a new member. So,
No, not necessarily. I mean, people change business names all of the time. Nobody is going to know that unless like you're about like unless you have your new business information here, but your about section is talking about like old stuff. Then they're
no, it's
gonna be
all
like,
going to be new.
yeah, no, nobody will know the difference. If you have a new business or you have a new business name or you've like completely shifted your offerings, go in there and
Perfect.
edit because you want people to find you with what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. And Linda, I'm doing that. Since I've been a member, my HCC brand has been STEMTech. Well, now I've established my own brand called Mindful Longevity, and I'm in the process of updating it. I want people to come to me because of what I'm doing now, not just what I was doing before. So-
Right. I've gone from being a semi-retired accountant to being Linda Lee listening. I actually listen to people, not to give them answers and not to judge them. I listen to them to understand what they're saying. Helps people work through what am I doing here? So anyway, thank you.
Here in the profile section too, just something to keep in mind here. You know, if any of your contact information changes, or your like people will email me and be like, I need to change my business information, my business name. I don't know how to do that. That's under profile. All right, so your profile is kind of like, this is my personal information. This is my mailing address. This is my private information. This is what my business name is. This is where it's located, blah, blah, blah. So anytime you need to change a business name or your personal information, you want to come over here to profile. Public directory is just, you know, what is going to be available to the public.
What if you have multiple businesses?
Well, some
Good.
people hold dual memberships because they have two different businesses.
Okay.
Now, sometimes, depending on what those businesses are, they might fall under like one umbrella, but it makes it very hard in one listing to promote two different businesses because the keywords might be different, what you're offering might be different. I would just, if that is the case, I would pick the one that you think will, you know, maybe garnish the most attention or that more people are actively searching for.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I stop share this now? I'll continue to answer questions, but does anybody still need to look at this? No? Okay.
So the profile, the things on the left, the people, everyone's not seeing, it's just HCC. And then the things on the right are the ones that everyone sees.
Profile is personal, directory listing is public. So they're two different tabs. Do you want me to go back and share again?
If you don't mind, just.
Yep, no problem. Profile here
Right.
is personal. Okay.
Even
I mean,
it
does have your company name though here. So again, you know, like if you need to change your business name, you will do that here.
Okay, but the business description on this profile tab is not going out to the public.
No, it's not. It's just there.
For HCC.
Right.
Okay.
Anything on the public directory is what is going to go out to the public.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
I'll just look at the review, at the replay. I wanted to remember I was trying to find a way to capture the, all the keywords that you recommended.
Well, the keywords that I recommended are for my business.
Okay.
The keywords that you're going to use are for your business. And this is where you want to get specific. You want to have some general ones in there, but remember the general directory categories are here.
Okay.
Someone's like, oh, I need to, you know, I don't feel well. I need, you know, something to boost my health. I'm going to see what options are out there. They may choose health and wellness and then look to see, oh, what are my options? But for the keywords, get specific and then make some general ones too. Okay. Anything else while I'm still screen sharing?
Is there places for logos in that too? Or is it better to have a picture of yourself than a logo?
It depends. If you are like a store and want to be known by your logo, or you are known by your logo, kind of like Nike, then you want to put your logo there. But if people work with you, they want a person, I would probably put an image of yourself. So yes, you can upload the logo, you can upload the image of yourself. That is going to be specific to your business.
Thank you.
All right, anything else? No? Awesome. Well, it's so wonderful to see all of you here today. Thanks for hopping on. Again, if you want to go back and watch this, replays are always available to you by logging into your membership dashboard. As a matter of fact, I will go back and I will show you where that is.
I was just going to ask that.
All right, go back. Here we go. See the favorites link? Here you can submit an event, global event replays right here. If you
Oh,
click
okay.
on that,
Perfect.
all of our replays show up here. So you can go back and look. You can see when we transition from our old logo colors to the new ones. But it's all here.
Thank you.
All right.
Great.
All right, well, if that's it, I'll let you be on your way. Have a great rest of your day. If you have any other questions not related to this, I'm happy to answer since you have me on Zoom. But if not, hopefully I'll see you at networking next Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday, Zoom networking.
Oh, Zoom networking. Okay. What time?
Sure.
9
you-
a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern.
And I'm in Arizona, so it would be 10. Okay. And
Okay.
and how long is it for?
It's an hour.
What? Okay, 10 to 11.
Yep.
Okay.
And the information's going out. Sunday email is going out as usual. It talks about all what's coming up for the week. So that will be out on Sunday, and it'll have the times for Zoom networking. And then also information if you have a local group near you, it has that information in there as well.
Excellent. Thank you very
So
much.
how does the Zoom networking work? Like, what's the format and how?
So it is straight networking. We all hop on and I will put you into small breakout rooms, maybe groups of 3 or 4, depending on the numbers. And for 15 minutes, you have an opportunity to just connect, to talk about your businesses, to ask questions about what each other does. It's very organic. We don't give scripts or, recommended questions. There's no themes. It's much like you would when you go to an in-person event and you're, meet people and are just talking. We do 3 rounds. So it's an hour long. We do 3 rounds of breakout rooms, and gives you an opportunity to connect with your fellow HCC members.
Sounds awesome.
It is awesome. At least I think so.
Mhm.
But I'm the host, so I might be biased.
Bye, everyone. It's good to see you.
All right, bye, everybody.
Thanks,
Have a
Steve.
great day.
Bye. Oh, hey, Laura, stay on for a minute. I have a question about membership,
Okay.
if you would.
Mhm.
I have the base, I guess I just have the basic membership.
Yes.
What's the upgraded membership? Who is that for? What does it include? I just looked on the website real quick and quickly I didn't see it. So
It's there, but I'm happy to go over it with you. All right, so 2 membership levels. The emerging that you're on right now, it allows you access to all of our events. And then you have your directory listing. You can also submit an event to the event calendar. It's just, basic level membership. The established is for those who want speaking opportunities. Like when we have our global meetings and we have the featured speaker, those are our established people. Those that do like special Zoom pop-ups, those are our established people. Those that submit articles to our website, to the resources section, like any solo emails we send out, that's established. So it's for those who are looking for more visibility and really, our speakers who want to get in front of an audience and, share what they do, provide value for people. It's
Okay.
also for our business owners that have employees that want to put down representatives other than themselves. So like their people can show up to networking if they cannot. A lot of our businesses that are like naturopathic doctors, chiropractors, they're working with patients, but they do have a representative that networks on their behalf. So business owners will choose that level. Also too, the enhanced directory listing, a lot of people want, their video on there. They want additional links. They, want to add pictures. They want, just that little extra benefits. So that's really the difference. And we're talking 33 a month versus 55 a month, or
Oh.
333 annually, 555 annually, because Camille decided it would be fun to have magic numbers.
Got it. I get it. So, all right. No, that totally answers the question.
Mhm.
Sounds like there's a lot of value for the additional cost.
It is, especially if you want the exposure. Now, oddly enough, a lot of our established members, like they don't want to speak. They might just write articles. We have a lot of established members who aren't interested in doing it for more visibility. They do it for other reasons.
I would do it for the visibility.
I know you would.
And I guess I thought I just didn't realize that it was there and what the added benefits were. So thank you. That's good.
You're welcome.
All righty.
All
Well,
right.
that was my question. So you guys have a great weekend. See you
All
next.
right.
Good to see you,
Bye.
Mary. Laura, I just was curious. Have you been sending stuff out? Because it seems like I haven't received anything from you lately, like for the last month. You know how I usually feature you then and link to experts, e-newsletter and everything, and I don't think I've seen anything lately. I'm gonna double check when we afterwards, and if not, I'll send you an email that, you know, so I just hope I didn't get taken off your mailing list so that I don't.
I don't think
receive
so.
it.
Are you talking about the constant like the emails that we sent out about all of the
Yes.
events?
The events and even sometimes like you were saying about featuring a person, you know, a member. I don't
Okay.
remember seeing any
All right,
lately, and
let
maybe
me check. I can
my
check and see if
yeah, maybe Cindy has been getting them. She's my you and does all that. So maybe I just didn't catch it, and she because a lot of times I'll just put it on if I see it right away.
right. All right, give me your hold
You would
on.
probably have me under J Weiland, JWEILAND at link to expert, LINK2TO
Hey, Wyland.
expert.
Okay. Yeah, we have you in here. You are subscribed. My guess is that your spam filter is moving the emails to junk or wherever it moves
I
email.
don't think so, just because I check them every day.
Oh, do
I'm
you?
weird that way. Oh my
Then you,
God. Well, on purpose, because sometimes my spam goes into my regular email and vice
right.
versa. So anyway, so I just check them all and just delete them. But so I don't think that, but maybe again, it's just that I don't remember, but you know, I don't remember Camille being on the last newsletter. And usually you guys send me something that at least it seems like she makes it every month. And I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I don't know what Camille sends out. I know that like from me, you will get an email every Sunday. So this Sunday, check. If you do not get an email from me, just send me an email because then there's something wrong. Check your junk folder, check your spam folder. But I send out emails on Sundays and on Wednesdays.
Okay.
I send out emails. And then always on the first of the month, you will get a here's what's happening this month email from me.
Right, and I used to always blast that to all of our people too. So, okay, I'm gonna check and I'll tell you what, I'll email you what I got last, and that way that'll help us figure out what's going on.
Right. If not, I'm going to have to do some troubleshooting and figure out why it's not making it to you.
Okay, I just thought of it while we were all talking, and thank
Okay.
you for, this was really informative, thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad. All right. Good to see you. Have a great
You
rest of your
too.
day. Bye.
See ya.